talking about some things you can do to help speed up the process of finding people that want to link with you or sites that could trade links. Now, actually, one of the best things you can do is take a look at your competitors and see who's linking to them. So let's say we want to, let's see, we sell a lot of kids chalk. Look at this, chalk, discount art supplies. Okay, you guys are #1 in Google for kids chalk. So let's see who links to you. We've got our handy little tool here that we downloaded and installed. Show us all the backlinks to this domain in Yahoo. Interesting, 521 backlinks. So what's also interesting about Yahoo is if we change this up a little bit and we just say, get rid of all this other stuff here, and we just say link, it changes from Yahoo to the Yahoo Site Explorer. And what's so great about the Yahoo Site Explorer? Well, oops, we don't want this one. It says inlinks 42, so we probably want to put the www in here. Explore this URL. Ah, there we go, 431. So we go to inlinks. There we go. And then they've got this great option. Export first 1,000 results to TSV. That means tab separated. I can come in here, click tab separated value, and it's going to download all of these URLs for me. Great. Now Yahoo's done all the hard work. They've come in here and given me all of my competitors' backlinks. That's great. Thank you, Yahoo. So now it's still probably kind of time consuming to come in here and do these one by one. So there's some tools we can use to help us with this process. One of which is called Internet Business Promoter. So what I can do is I can highlight all these URLs, copy. Now I can open up this tool called Internet Business Promoter. So I can come in here and add sites, and they've got this great feature that says add manually entered list of URLs. And where do we get those URLs from? Oh yeah, from our good friends at Yahoo. Copy and paste. There's all my links. I pasted them in. I go next. Now it's going to let me make some decisions. Yeah, I don't know anything about them. I don't have a category per se. You can actually use this software to also create your links pages if you want. Now it's going to go out and it's going to look at all of these pages that belong to our competitors or that were linked to our competitor. Now, as you can see, this actually takes quite a bit of time to do, so it's something maybe you might want to do before you go to bed. Just load this up and let it run overnight or something like that. And it kicks out things like search engines or other things that you really couldn't contact them directly to ask for a link back. Now that the sites are in here, they're loaded. I can do some good stuff. It actually goes out and it tries to find you know, what the contact information might be, or tries to find an email address on the site. So let's see here, it says web domain. This guy says admin. It's probably a guess. If it doesn't know, it'll guess. And what you can do then is you can quickly create a template, email, blah, 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 please link to me, da, 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 and have them link back to you. I guess right here is a good point to talk about email etiquette. And, you know, sometimes people think that you need to say something shocky or tricky like great business offer or I've got a deal for you or call me or whatever. I mean, most people that are really serious, they see right through it. It's kind of obnoxious actually. And I've actually found the best results to just be pretty straightforward and say something like, link request and say, explain yourself. Hello, I'm so-and-so. This is my site. This is what it's about. It's currently a PR3, or if you've got a low PR site, you can just say, I'm just starting out and I've worked on other sites that gain PR quickly. I would be interested in trading links with you because we have related sites. And I think the key offer to make to people is, since they're busy and short on time, is just simply saying, if you're interested in linking to me, reply back to my email. I will link to you as long as I'll link to you if you're interested. I'll link to you first. So that way, all they have to do is they just respond, they reply, you put the link up, you send them back, hey, I'm done. And then, if they're not a jerk and they're real, they'll send back to you the spot where they linked back to you. And then you can move on from there. I'm going to make another observation here. Now, let's see. Actually, back out all this. Here we go. Now, if you look here, this is really, really important. One of the great things that this tool does is not only does it grab the email, it also grabs the page rank of the site, so you can sort by page rank. Now, if you remember from some of our earlier discussions, page rank 0, page rank 1, not very helpful. But if you get a page rank 5, a page rank 4, a page rank 3, oftentimes in those instances, if it's a page rank 0 through 2 maybe, I'll just use this form and I'll quickly just bang them out. I'll load 1,000 sites in here and just boom, 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 send almost in a spam-like fashion to all these people. I know it sounds terrible, but if you have a well-crafted email, you can use templates and things like insert their domain name or insert their name and stuff like that. Typically people respond pretty well. I think my response rate is anywhere from 3 to 10% depending on a run. I was actually tickled to death one time. A guy, I had my phone number in there to call back if they had any questions. The guy actually called me back and he's like, oh, it was so refreshing to see a real link exchange request where someone visited my site. And I didn't have the heart to tell him that he was one of the ones that was part of my spam pool that I had created. But regardless, the email worked and he did respond just because it was very simple and straightforward. It said something like, hello, this is my site. It's similar to yours. Here's what I'm all about. Here's the page I found some other people's links. I'd be interested in linking back to you. Just reply back to the email. I'll add a link to this page, and then hopefully you'll link back with this anchor text. Thank you. And it works pretty well. However, one thing I'd mention is if you do come across some higher page ranks, like a page rank 4 or 5 or even higher, it definitely pays to not go ahead and use the spam technique. I would say at that point you really want to look at their site, you want to visit it, you want to understand what they're all about. If possible, you actually want to call the webmaster. I mean, a good page rank 5, it takes a couple minutes to make the call. I mean, if you were to pay for a link like that over the course of a year, you would probably pay several $100s. So it's worth a few minutes to just pick up the phone, call them. I mean, people get so many few real life calls. They'd probably be more than happy to do it for you. In fact, some of my best links are the ones where I took the time to I found a high page rank site, and in some instances, I didn't even ask for a reciprocal link. I just said, hey, I've got a site. I see you have some others that are very similar. This was actually in an email a couple times I sent these. I said, you have some of these sites that are very similar to mine. I think my site would be really useful to your readers or website users. Would you be interested in linking to it? And then I actually went through and I viewed the source code on the page, and I would make the link fit in with the style that the website was already using. So it made it very easy for the webmaster to copy and paste the code, put it in his own site. He didn't have to think twice about it, and it was done. And several times I've been able to do that with high page rank sites, and I didn't even actually offer a reciprocal link. I just told them that I thought it would be valuable for their readers to link to me, and they agreed and did it, which is great. That's the best. So that's a little bit about link exchanging using Aerelis.